sponsor told my colleague, no, you need to, the sponsor said that DOE staff told him, no, there's no support coming, you have to do this as a state. A lot of people in the energy industry are still wondering if you're cooking up some sort of support package for coal and nuclear plants in Washington. Are you?
Yeah. Well, let me, just for the record, I'm not aware of any conversations of he said, she said. So let's let that stand on its own. And but the point of does the Department of Energy have programs that support nuclear energy? Yeah, substantially so. As a matter of fact, I will be in Vogel for the topping off ceremony for that plant, of which the United States, through the Department of Energy, has put millions of dollars into that. Now, as a former CEO of a state, I think it's pretty wise for you to have some control of your own economic destiny as well. So I will leave the state of Pennsylvania to its own thought process about how that could or might occur. But as a former chief executive, I think those are wise conversations, wise discussions to have about are there industries in our state that are worth, use whatever word you'd like to use, subsidizing, supporting, and a lot of states do that in a lot of different areas. So I think that's, I would be most likely inclined, if I were the governor of Pennsylvania, to try to keep a job creator in business and to help them be innovative about how you put the program together, what have you, so that there potentially could be a nice return on investment for the state. But I support those types of thoughtful, competitive programs where states don't have to rely upon the federal government to support a particular industry sector.
So
All right, sorry, Gavin, we have limited time. Right here.
Foundation of electric power that is uninterruptible. So yes, there are ways that you can generate power that is cheaper than coal and nuclear. With the prices of gas today, I mean, you can generate your electricity substantially cheaper than certainly coal, nuclear, wind. I don't know about hydro, but solar. Gas is cheap right now, but gas is interruptible. So the point is, are you willing to take a chance for the sake of saving some money on this side, to take a chance on losing your power over here with redundancy and with a base load that is reliable? That's my, how you make sure you have that. I'm open for conversations. I've thrown a lot of jello at the wall on this one, trying to find some solutions that we can all, or at least a majority of us, can get behind to support that. But and I want to go back to that. I think this is really important. We're seeing what's happening in Venezuela with the loss of power. You have some decisions being made in this country, up in the Northeast in particular, to restrict gas pipelines across New York, okay? They're closing down some nuclear plants, they're closing down some coal plants. What if we were to have a virus that had been put on a control panel, a physical attack on a gas pipeline, and a polar vortex, or the former two occur whenever it would be appropriate. And you obviously don't control the weather, but the other two you could control. So my point is, what would happen to New York City if they were to lose power for 7 days? catastrophic. We can't afford that. So this is a conversation I think it's important for us to have, and we can argue it and debate it and what have you. But it's just an unacceptable. I mean, we can live in this country for some period of time on the cheap, if you will, relative to defending America. We don't have to have that many people in the armed forces. We don't have to have that many pieces of equipment. We can save money. Instead of an F-35, let's just use these older aircraft. But what if we get attacked? Was the money that we spent to keep our deterrent worth it? Is the money to keep a baseload of electricity worth it? So it's a good discussion for America to have, and as we go through that process, I happen to think it is to have an all of the above energy strategy where you have as efficient and as clean burning fuels as we can come up with, and we'll continue to clean those up. I don't know how anybody who cares about the climate can't be for nuclear energy. That's zero emissions. But anyway, this is a really fascinating conversation that we need to have. So the answer to you is, yeah, we're looking for the answers to a question that vexes us right at the moment. So anyway, thanks for coming out and being a